Hello and welcome back to BlueFig Longevity. On this channel, we break down the latest information regarding how you can live longer, stronger, healthier, without chronic diseases, where you can live into your 80s and 90s, but still be alert, active, and functional. It seems every time I turn on the computer or pick up my cell phone, I'm bombarded by ads that say, if I take a certain supplement or I take a certain pill, I could live to be 120 years old. I'm Dr. Farrukh, and I've been a primary care physician for over 20 years. I have spent a lot of time keeping up with medical research and learning from the patients I've taken care of. The ones that live into their 80s, 90s, and beyond, but are alert, functional, doing really well, still active, still driving in to come to see me, seem to stand out to me as being patients that have figured out what longevity is all about. So, spoiler alert, from a medical physician standpoint, as of 2026, there are 0 supplements that have been proven on large studies over a long amount of time that have been shown to improve your health span. The strongest evidence for living a long, healthy life of health span doesn't come in a bottle. It comes from daily habits that you can control. We've talked about them before on this channel. They include moving on a daily basis, getting physical activity, sleeping well, reducing your stress, making sure you're eating a colorful, healthy, plant-based diet. We also recommend a Mediterranean diet. We recommend seeing your doctor on a regular basis and getting your lab work, getting your checkups, and getting your immunizations. Even though I mainly recommend lifestyle changes that you can control, there are some supplements that we have found that help improve your chances of longevity based on your gender, whether you're male or female, based on your age, and based on your lab tests. Vitamin D is a very important vitamin. If you are low, if we check your levels and you are actually low on vitamin D, we will be recommending that you take vitamin D, whether it's a supplement or getting more vitamin D through direct sunlight. There's many reasons why people die, but ultimately, whether it's cancer, whether it's any other disease, you die when your heart and your lungs fail. Your brain can fail, but you can still be alive as long as your heart is pumping and your lungs are working. So when we talk about longevity, when we talk about living longer, we always want to make sure we're supporting the heart and the lungs, because that is the ultimate way that people pass away. The next supplement is omega-3 fatty acids or fish oil. We have found that people that take fish oil or eat a lot of oily fish tend to have lower chances of getting heart attacks, and it decreases your chances of having fatal heart attacks. The next supplement are multivitamins. And unfortunately, there's really no large study, long-term study that show they make any difference at all. So I don't recommend vitamins. I also don't recommend vitamin A, vitamin E, or beta carotene, only because we've never really seen any benefits from those supplements. In fact, we see some harm. I'm Dr. Farrukh, and I've been taking care of patients for over 20 years. Let me tell you about one of them. We'll call her Mrs. M. She was a middle-aged lady that would not listen to my recommendations regarding her diet, physical activity, stress reduction, sleep. Instead, she wanted to take every supplement out there. She didn't do very well. She ended up getting a lot of medical conditions, chronic diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol issues. She ended up having a heart attack before she was even 50. Please stay away from supplements that we don't have enough evidence for, and please lean into the lifestyle changes that we know work. daily activity, stress reduction, eating a plant-based, healthy, colorful diet, getting your rest. These activities that you can control make a big difference. The good news is there are some supplements on the horizon that we feel will be helping with longevity. Examples are nicotinamide or NAD. We don't have all the research yet, but we are finding that nicotinamide and its precursors helps our cells make energy from the cell's own energy power plant called the mitochondria. So, natural ways to increase or maintain your NAD levels are going to be to exercise daily, try intermittent fasting, and getting enough quality sleep. Okay, so the next emerging candidate for supplements to improve your longevity is resveratrol. It has antioxidant effects and anti-inflammatory effects. And you know what happens when we have chronic inflammation in our bodies. To get more resveratrol naturally, eat more grapes, eat more berries, and peanuts. This is the molecule that you may have heard of. It's in red wine, and so people will recommend drinking red wine more. I don't necessarily recommend starting alcohol if you don't drink alcohol already. I wouldn't have you become a drinker for the first time in your life to improve your longevity, but I would recommend if you're going to drink alcohol, red wine is probably a little bit more beneficial because it has the resveratrol in it. The last emerging supplement for longevity is spermidine. This molecule helps our cells rejuvenate. It cleans up our cells. It removes cells that are dead or dying, and it helps produce energy again through the mitochondria. It also has a slight anti-inflammatory effect, which is also very helpful for us. To get more spermidine naturally, eat more wheat germ, eat more soybeans, so that's tofu, eat more mushrooms, and eat more aged cheeses. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you like the information in this channel, please consider subscribing. Please also share this channel with anyone you know that might benefit from the subject of this channel. And lastly, please comment if there's any topics in longevity that you'd like me to cover in the future.